Yo, what's going on, you beautiful people? In today's video, I will be going over the odds of every Survivor 49 player to be in Survivor 50. But before we do that, I just want to say it has been an absolutely phenomenal year on this channel. Thank you guys for your support. And if you do enjoy the content and aren't already subscribed, I'm trying to reach 4,000 subs before the end of the year. We're like 150 away, so yeah, it would mean a lot. But anyways, let's get on to the video. And how this will work is I will start with the first boot and work my way up to the newest boot, and then I'll just go over the players that are still in the game. Nicole, aka the Vomit Queen. Yeah, there is a -% chance that Nicole is asked back for any season ever, let alone 50. The only thing this absolute goober did the entire season is just spit water into somebody's eyeballs and then throw up all over the freaking island. If Nicole is ever asked back for another season, they'll have to give every single other player in the game protective eyewear, so Nicole can't hock a loogie into them. Yeah, but I'm going to be ranking every player's chances from 1 to 10, and Nicole gets like a solid, -20,000. And next up we have Carolyn Wigger's mom, Annie Davis, and I'm not gonna lie, Annie here has less of a chance than freaking Nicole to be on 50. I mean, like, at least Nicole spit in someone's eyeballs, like she did something. What the heck did Annie do other than be a dim-witted doofus? The only way this absolute maniac is brought back for another season is if they do another Blood versus Water and get her and Carolyn on the same team. Yeah, but I'm gonna give Annie here a no out of 10. And next up we got Jake Latimer, aka Jake the Snake, aka the Shoe Bandit, aka the guy your girlfriend tells you not to worry about. And honestly, Jake here is the first person I could actually see them bringing back, just not for 50. I mean, like, sure, he was the third boot, but it was because he was a medevaced from a freaking snake bite, and bro was absolute TV gold. He was stealing shoes for no freaking reason whatsoever. If Jake doesn't return for another season, I'll actually be kind of shocked, because this is the type of player Jeff Probst loves with a burning passion. I'll give Jake here a 1 snake bite out of 10. And next up we got Jeremiah, aka Evil Laugh McGee, aka another victim of the gay curse. Not gonna lie, I actually like Jeremiah this season, but the only way Broski ever returns to this show is if they do a season where they bring back all of the players that were destroyed by the gay curse. Can we get a petition going for Jeremiah to play the next Joker? That would be absolutely cinema. Yeah, but I'm gonna give Jeremiah here like a gay out of 10. And next we got Matt, who the heck is this guy? Did this absolute boomer get like any personal content at all, like whatsoever? But I will say though, he has a very, very high statistical probability for coming back for another season. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why? And I'll tell you. Think about it. What other player is white and has dreads? That's right, Jonathan. And is Jonathan on 50? You bet your bottom dollar. So therefore, Matt is also going to be on another season, confirmed. Yeah, but I'll give like Matt like 2 hearing aids out of 10. And next up we got Jason. Jason. I freaking hope this guy doesn't come back. This guy has said the most suspicious stuff I've ever heard in my entire life on his exit interviews, and I'm honestly shocked Survivor casted the bro. Brother should have stayed in alternate. Matter of fact, brother should have stayed on the couch playing Super Smash Bros. I guess I'll give Jason like a down smash out of 10. And next up we have Shannon Fairweather, who I could actually see coming back for another season. I mean, Shannon was pretty good at the game despite being voted off at her first tribal council. You know, she was in the majority alliance. The editors obviously liked her. She had a lot of screen time. She had a lot of goofy moments praying over the crab and whatnot have you. Would I personally want to see Shannon come back for another season? No, but like, I could see it happening though. I'll give Shannon 3 crabs out of 10. And next up we have Nate, who is actually the first person on the season I would absolutely love to see come back for another season. The problem is though, I don't know if he made enough of an impact to come back, and also, he's a very busy man. He freaking works on Marvel movies, so even if he got the call to come back, he might just be too busy to do it. I will give Nate 4 Marvel Fortnite skins out of 10. And next up we got MC, aka Minecraft, and I'm not gonna lie, I think there is a very, very, very low chance this person ever gets asked back to be on Survivor. I'm pretty sure you, like, eliminate any chance to come back if after you're off the show, you're like, yeah, that show's freaking racist, and that's why I was voted off the show. Racist ass show. Her gameplay is also absolutely atrocious. She freaking wastes an idol at her first tribal council, makes everyone not trust her. And then immediately says, hey guy that doesn't trust me, I'm not gonna vote you off because you're black. And he goes, okay, well, I'll just freaking vote you off then, buddy. I'll give MC 1 victim complex out of 10. And next up we have Alex, aka Yapperoni and Cheese. I could actually see Alex coming back for another season because Survivor freaking loves people that just yap and yap and yap like it's no tomorrow, brother. But he also was kind of dog water at the game. Like, what did bro do other than use an idol? Yeah, that's right. Freaking nothing. I will give Shrek and Obama's love child a 3 out of 5. And the newest boot was Jawan, and I would honestly love to see Jawan in another season. The dude is pretty strategic. He is very comical, and he is very epic sauce. The only problem is there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of freaking nerd archetypes in Survivor, and I don't think Jawan would be called back to be one of those since there are like a bunch of more that are better. So I'll give Jawan 3 horror movies out of 10. And next up we have Christina, and if Christina returns to quite literally any season, I will eat all of my clothes and burn my house to ash. This absolute bozo gotta be one of the most mentally unstable and absolutely dog horseradish players I've seen in my entire life in this game. This absolute imbecile takes blindsides personally. Do you not know what game you're in, buddy? I'll give Christina like a 0 mom. And next up we got Yellow Sophie. And I'm not gonna lie, the more and more I watch this season, the more I love this lady. She's like Genevieve from 47. The only issue with Sophie returning is it seems like Jeff absolutely hates her with a burning passion and refuses to give her any screen time in the season. I'm not sure if like Jeff asked her out and she said, no, you're an old idiot, buddy. And he was like, what the heck, buddy? No content for you. I'll give Yellow Sophie like a 0 out of 10 on coming back, but like a 10 out of 10 on looks. Next up, we got Sage, which might be the most unhinged player in Survivor history. She's obsessed with feces, pees off the back of boats, and has a pimple collection. And the most confusing aspect is I actually think she has a very good shot of returning for a future season of Survivor, just not 50. This absolute chaotic criminal has started showing up in my freaking nightmares. Sage, if you ever go on Survivor again, please, for the love of everything that is good in this world, get some therapy. Yeah, but I'll give Sage like 5 dookies out of 10. And next up we got Sophie, aka Soph, and she's by far hands down my favorite player this season, and I would love to see her on 50. And if they don't bring her back for 50, she needs to be in another season. I don't care, Jeff Probst, I will literally kidnap you until it happens, buddy. She's so fun to watch, all of her strategies are very interesting, and her voice is just nice to listen to for some reason. I'll give her an 8 out of 10. And next up we got my boy Rizzo, and if Rizzo isn't on a 50, I will be thoroughly shocked. Bro is so 50 coded, it isn't even funny. Bro is somehow the goofiest player on the season and also the most strategic at the same exact time. How is dude on the bottom and hasn't had to use his idol for 3 freaking tribal councils? And since Rizzo is the big Gen Z slang guy, I'll give him a 6 out of 7. That hurt my soul to say. And lastly, we have Savannah. I'm like 99% sure she's going to be the female representation of 49 on 50. And honestly, I'm good with it. I love a good female villain. She's absolutely great right now in the season. She's very strategic. All of her confessionals are fun to watch, and she's not scared to call people out on their bullcrap. Well, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and comment down below who do you think are gonna be the 2 players that are gonna be on 49 from 50. I mean, reverse that actually.
Very sad. And feed us the steakest, we'll be making glad. And make sure to comment about how much Survivor sucks, and about how Liz loves Applebee's even though it's but. And hit the notification bell, because if you don't, like you says, it will be a big mistake. And David the doofus will throw milk in your face, and then Stinky Sue will take a poo all over your shoes. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for season 45 Survivor. Now I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player to ever exist, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View, that's M-E-M-E, View, and hit the like button, or if you don't, you end up like me on season 44, alright? You don't want that, do you? Peace!